see how loyal a hungry dog really is. It's not about money. It's about sending a message. Everything burns.
I ain't been right since I seen my pops in the urn. Death come for us all, no matter what you earn. Not about the money, wanna see the world burn. Not about the money, wanna see the world burn. One dinner with a demon, eat a shit sandwich. Ain't talking Louisiana when I say Paris. Talking setting you up like an arranged marriage. Hold up. Only the uninitiated can be innocent. Ain't talking money, I only hear gibberish. Tupac said it best, nigga, we gon' eat the rich. Rob your ass, turn you to a minimalist. Drug dealers run the block like it's in the state. Same rate, cooking up all day, tailgate. Treat the Ritz-Carlton like a Motel 6. Tryna pull up in a demon insidious. Fork in the road, I took the middle route. Even sleeping on the couch, I still ain't a slouch. For the clout, they tear me down, condemn the house. Even with dragon flames spewing out my mouth. Slimes in the summertime, wearing black hoodies. Korean bomber, still having pipe dreams. Going slower than 2 left feet at a track meet. A minor, my come up, kept it E.T. Future venture war tragedy. Fake fucks, cut 'em off, cap casualties. Island vacation, still never retreat. Kaiser Soze, take all threats seriously. Cost a fee for me to go to clubs like Rotary. Anxiety, smoking more pot than pottery. I'm the one late bloomer like an apple tree. On the run, not even cameras could capture me. Barrel to your head, hear a pop like open the Snapple. He a pussy, even with an Adam's apple. Launder all the money through a church raffle. Sexy, more Jesus pieces than tabernacles. End the night on a high, no falsetto. But see an enemy turn right back to a rebel. Send a console, of course it's the heavy metal. Ring shots out on the fuckboy, he a pedo. Winter coming, ooh, that's my favorite time. State property having parties like 1999. That means what is mine and what's yours is mine. Gotta further explain, then this music's not your kind. Replace the pen for the win, automatics. Cut from a different cloth, sustainable fabrics. Bone rips and gun smoke, my aromatics. Everything burns, explain why fire is tragic. Bam! Everything burns, explain why fire is tragic.
Welcome all to the You Feel Me podcast. Happy Saturday, all of you mother freakers. As you can see, we got peace up from the big homie Wayne. Big homie, how you doing today, my brother?
I'm having a bad day, bro. This is I'm really just annoyed today.
Ain't lying.
Just things wasn't going my way. Just a little pissed off.
So what's happening?
It's
you
not a
go
good Saturday so far. I mean, it's not so much to really say, man. I don't want to bring down nobody else's mood, man. But it's just, I'm just, wow. I got a new mic. I didn't have the cord to go with the mic. I had to run out to get the mic. Significant other is I'm trying to get the house free and clear of her and the child, and she wants to lollygag and lose her phone, and I'm trying to get the sound. I couldn't hear you for the longest time. We were supposed to start an hour ago. I couldn't hear you. Just trying to do different things, man. It's just fucking annoying, man. It was an annoying day. It was just an annoying morning so far, man. And it's fucked up because I got my day started early. I knew exactly what I wanted to do. I knew, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and shit just still didn't go the way I planned it. And that pissed me off because I'm a planner. You know what I mean? So that really upsets me there. But I'll get over it, man.
Sometime. It'd be like that sometime, my G.
But, yeah, no, it does. It does.
I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. Everything temporary like a motherfucker. You feel me? Everything is this. So you just gotta try to keep a positive mood. We here, we alive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got on my t-shirt.
You're absolutely
so I'm
happy.
Yeah, So yeah, welcome everybody. What's going on, Homage? Appreciate you for joining, man.
What's good, bro? Edgy, how you doing?
Yeah,
Happy
how
Saturday to you as
doing?
well.
Yeah, Courtney going through some shit too. She
Yo,
said today is already
yo.
tripping. What's happening?
Yeah. Actually, can I ask you a question about Courtney?
Go ahead, bro. Remember we on live though, nigga.
Yeah, no. Is it cool if I call her Court? I ain't trying to step on no toes, man.
Yeah, nigga. As long as you don't
Just
call her
making
tits
sure.
or something, I don't have to come see you. You know what I'm saying? But if you go ahead and call her
What's up,
Court, that's
boobs?
fine.
How you doing?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Bullet for you,
All right,
nigga.
then, well, Court, what's up, man? No, because you know, Rose's real name is not real name, but her full name is
Street name.
Rosemond. Legal name. So like people who've known her like a lot longer than I have. Everybody they see her, they're like, "Hey, what's up, Rosemond? What's up, Rosemond?" And like some of her brother's friends, when they see her from back, they grew up together and shit. They're like, "Hey, yo, what's up, Rosemond?" And I'm like, "What? Who's this? Who you?" But I gotta remember, like, they've known her longer than me. They know her, like her sisters call her Rosemond, and I'm literally the only person that calls her, just short Rose. So I didn't want to like be like, "Hey, what's up, Court?" And you'd be like, "Nigga, that's not. You can't do that." You know what I mean?
Neck chop, bomb.
Yeah.
Straight neck chop, bam.
Like who you? Nah, bro.
You don't know her like that.
And she said I go by. Yeah, right. And you know what? And you know what's even crazier is that I asked you and not her. You know what I mean?
There you go.
I know where the smoke will come from. I know where the smoke will come from.
A man explain it. Go ahead. It's from her ass. Ain't gonna be from me. She man explain it to you. So as she said, as you said, Tits McGee. That's where I got that from. Jesus, if you don't know, that's from Anchorman. And then she said I go by Tits. No, she does not, nigga. So everybody out there, don't do that. You don't want to die this summer, right? Everybody knows.
Nah, man.
Yeah, my week's been a little
young boy
crazy too, right? You don't get to be a young boy this summer and shit going down. Yeah, Edgy calls her C-ball. And nobody knows why, because nobody else does that besides her ass in the whole planet. So, all right, man. So we got a whole bunch of shit to talk about today. I appreciate everybody for joining, though. Y'all hit up the comments. Make sure, like we always say, make sure you like. If you ain't subscribed, make sure you subscribe and all of that. But we want to go ahead and talk about, yeah, man, we really, really do. But we got some shit that we want to go ahead and talk about. So, and I'm throwing this in there, Wayne, just letting you know, Lil Durk just dropped a new diss song. I know that ain't news, but he did again.
After the aha.
Yeah, and this one is about people in Chicago, the FBG motherfucker. So that's a whole bunch. But we'll probably talk about that at the end if we get to it. Also want to talk about how your boy Peter's a douchebag. What's that joint called? Carla taking gas payments or whatever. You can do
Klarna. Yes.
Yeah, you can do extended payments on gas, which is kind of dope, but also getting us further in debt.
Right. In debt. Yep.
Speaking of debt, 6ix9ine broke. And then
God, man.
Yeah, man.
But is he broke? Is it not a ploy? Is it not a plot? Is it something that he's doing? And
it is, man. Oh, and Courtney said that Court is cool, Wayne.
All right, cool.
You can call Wayne Way if you want to. You know what I'm saying? That's his little hood Brooklyn name. You know what I'm talking about? So hey, Wait, come over here.
One syllable. Hey, wait. Hey, what? Where you at?
Hey, W, nigga. Where the fuck you at, nigga?
That's worse than Wayne. Like Wayne is like this. Double, you nigga, get out of here, man. You might as well call me my full name, bro.
Word up. So, but we wanted to first go ahead and start off with talking about Scott Hall, and I'm gonna lead us to the big homie, man. I think we got enough people. We want to go ahead and give him his respect. So go ahead, Wayne, man. You go ahead and mention Go ahead, bro. All rest in peace for this week.
I'm if nobody knows, I'm a huge wrestling fan. Wrestling is my it's my football, it's my baseball. Y'all like that shit. I love pro wrestling. Scott Hall is just one of those people who, you just grew up watching. Of course, you may know him by Razor Ramon. Say hello to the bad guy. He absolutely stole that shit from Scarface. And he's not even Italian in the least bit,
Which is
extremely
racist, but we still loved it.
Okay, it may be racist. It may be.
Who cares? Racist. Okay,
no, nigga, you should care a little bit.
We love them though.
Right, black people love Scott Hall, Razor Ramon, Scott, whatever. They loved him. There's this picture online of him. That's the shit I should use as my background. There's a picture of him like sitting in the hood, man, with just like black kids around him, like he's just like on the stoop, and they just chilling with him, man. He was like the modern day Ric Flair. You're like, we love that shit, like the people who like to show off and be flashy, but they can still whoop ass, you know.
Word.
And so yeah, and of course he did the whole thing where he and Kevin Nash went to WCW, they left WWF and went to WCW, and then they started the NWO with you know, Hulk Hogan. Fuck Hulk Hogan, of course. But yeah, man, like Scott Hall has always had like he's always had like, you know, problems with drugs and alcohol and things like that, and he's gotten, you know, off and relapsed so many times, you know. And
Poor
he
thing.
so recently I think he broke his hip. He fell down and broke his hip. And you know, I heard X-Pac, I don't know if y'all remember X-Pac, Sean Waltman. He was in the clique too. He said that he broke his hip and he fell down and he couldn't move, so he was just like on the floor in his house for days.
That's messed up. That's how he passed
Yeah.
on. That's
No,
sad,
well,
bro.
no, not yet, not yet. So then, you know, they finally got him, and they, you know, he got surgery on his hip and everything. But after that, in the hospital, he had 3 heart attacks.
Damn.
And so that's what, and you know, after a while, you know, I think his family said they were going to pull the plug, and Kevin Nash went on Instagram and said they're gonna, you know, they're gonna pull the plug, they're gonna let him go. And so and you know, they gave, you know, they let all their family come and see him one last time, and then, you know, he eventually passed away. I want to say like around Monday night. And you know what's crazy is that, as far as I know, Scott Hall wasn't like an asshole like that. You know, he was never really racist. He never really did like no crazy shit like that, man. Everybody loved him. He always seemed like a cool dude. You know what I mean?
Right.
It'd be
Right.
different if it were like Hulk, and it'd be like, yo, man, fuck you and all the shit that you said about us, you know. But Scott Hall was just always the fucking man, and he always showed out. And you know, I'm sorry, sometimes your demons get the best of you, man, and you just can't function even when you're off. That's how Eddie Guerrero died. Like, Eddie Guerrero was on drugs years before he passed away, and he got off and got clean, and it still came around and fucked with him, and that's how he passed away, you know.
Right.
So, you know, it's always hard to get out of you know, you get them demons off of your back, and you know, I guess Scott Hall couldn't really do it. But either way, man, he was a great person. He's a great guy. He's a legend in the business. He's a legend in the game, man. And I'm just absolutely sorry that we had to you know, we had to watch him go so soon. You know, I just wanted him to get back right, and you know, I just wanted to see him do the razor's edge on somebody one last time, you know. And I you know, I just wanted to do that. But yeah, man, but I'm rambling, man. Rest in peace to Scott Hall, man. You know, we love you, we're gonna miss you, man. And just goddamn, man, just, you know.
Yeah, man. That dude right there, yo.
Too sweet, man. Too sweet for life.
Yeah, I remember, you know, watching him, you know, as a young man, and him fucking people up. And I really think that the most entertaining thing about him was like his interviews, Scott Hall's interviews that he would do, you know, pre-match and stuff like that. And then also like the infomercial little things that he would do, you know, like the little video shorts that they would do where he'll be just walking around Miami and shit like that, and fucking
that
vignettes,
you know,
him with the broads, and it's just, you know, it's funny, man. All the chains and the stupid hair, and just, but like, you know, he could also wrestle and he was comical. So, you know, rest in peace to him, man. You know, you don't want to see the legends keep going out. You don't want the legends to go out like that. You know what I mean? Go out sad.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
You want the legends to go out, you know what I mean? Like gracefully. You feel me? But that's a tough business. It's getting better. So, you know, rest in peace for the week, unfortunately. But let's go ahead and move it on to more of a funny note, if you don't mind. I forgot to mention when I did the first rundown, we was going to talk about Jussie. So let's go ahead and introduce Jussie Smollett. I keep saying his name wrong.
Yeah, it's Jussie Smollett. First, it's either Jussie Smollett or is Jussie Smollett. I think it's Smollett or Smollett. I don't know.
I think his real name is Jussie Smollett.
Yeah.
But I call him Jussie because
he's Juicy forever, man. He knows that.
Word up.
He knows that, bro.
Well, he does know that. So, all right, boom. So he got out. Wayne's appeal. See, big homie Wayne had appealed to the court on our last live stream. He put up the shit. He said free, you know what I'm saying? Free Jussie. I put it on the internet. He got a whole bunch of likes and views. Everybody was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? We fucking with you, Wayne. You know what I mean? The big homie know what's up. We want him to get the fuck up out of jail. Even though everybody got a cousin that's in jail doing life for just stealing a candy bar, we want this motherfucker to get out because he needs some movie roles.
Don't do me like that, bro. You know, hey man, y'all know I don't know who are y'all family members that's locked up, man. I have no
Everybody
idea,
got
bro.
somebody locked up.
I know Jussie Smollett, man. I don't know like your cousin Rodney, bro. Like I don't know what Rodney did, bro. And then on top of that, I don't know what cousin Rodney did, bro. Like you want me to say free cousin Rodney, but cousin Rodney could be a fucking murderer, man. I don't know. He may have sold dope to the kids.
And no, I'm just joking. So all right, so look. So Jussie got out off the first appeal, which I didn't even know they happened that quick, but maybe they do. I'm not no legal eagle, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, like just straight up got out after a week of being in jail. He wasn't even in jail a week, he was in jail for like 2 days. I think this was like Tuesday. This motherfucker got out of jail.
Yeah.
So you go to jail Saturday or whatever, you get out Tuesday. I'm like, yo, can we please go ahead and get the same fucking justice? Where are these lawyers at, bro? Like, how on the fuck earth is that possible that you get locked up and then you get out? Well, they said it was unusual punishment, cruel and unusual punishment, because he already got 3 to 5 years of probation, which usually is not that ambiguous, but whatever. It's usually like, yo, bro, you got like 3 years, 5 years. You know what I'm saying? This is where you at. This is your level. Boom. You know what I mean? But for him, he got that like 3 to 5 years. And then on top of that, they like, yo, you're going to get 150 days because you lied to the police. Well, he's out in a couple days. I personally think the boy should have got time served from the jump. The 150 days was a little bit too excessive. Come on, man. Like this is more like comedy than it is some real like jail shit. You feel me? And like truly, nobody really got hurt at all. Like even him, I don't think he got fucked. He fucked himself up, right? So
thin line between love and hate. That nigga,
how you get beat
up his own arm in the door and shit, nigga. Yeah,
right. You got the fucking orange in the sock, and he just hitting himself in the face, looking at the mirror and shit. So how you get locked up for that? Let's keep it a buck. You know what I mean? 150 days. So he out. Wayne, what do you think, man? You already know how I think about this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Free at last. Free at last. Thank God Almighty. Jussie is free at last, man. Free. I went on the campaign and it worked, and I'm so happy for this dude because first off, they had him. What is it called, man? They had him not in the like super lockup, but they had him in
special lockup.
I think suicide watch. I think they had him on some type of suicide watch or something like that. He
screamed that he's not gonna commit suicide. So obviously, I would did that. So, this gonna kill himself.
And I don't know. I think maybe the money, maybe his family money had a little bit to do with it. I can always assume that money has something to do with it. But also, I really believe that I think he did something with the judge, man. I think he may have like I don't know. I think maybe he and the judge got a little something going on, man. Like because the judge was very lenient. I feel like the judge was very lenient on him on letting him out. They got that shit up. Yeah. Because if you think they went ahead and they hold on, let me out. I think that they went ahead and they reversed it and they let him out like 3 or 4 days later. So it's either the paper or maybe Jussie gave him something a little juicy, bro.
Ew.
Like I don't know. I don't know. He shouldn't have gotten that much time, like you say. He shouldn't have got that much time in the first place. Like it's time served. The nigga's embarrassed, and he's like I said. I think he's doing it for his career, but his career is essentially over. Like nobody is going to want to put him in anything anymore until I get on. Until I start,
making movies,
directing shit. Yeah.
I hope we get killed first.
Goddamn right.
First nigga dead.
I put that nigga go be the lead character, and he's gonna survive that shit like Brandy. And I still know what you did last summer, bro. He is gonna survive that shit like the white people. Yeah, right. She got a little help.
The main character and the main character's boyfriend survived. The old dude. I just watched that movie. So anyway, the comments. Hey Chi. Homage album's coming good, basically done. So
Protective Watch. Thank you, Chica. Appreciate that.
Chica said Protective Watch, and Edgy said this punk ass is trying to get a Lifetime movie, and that's
all he gonna be able to do. Yeah, that's all he gonna be able to do is get Lifetime.
He might get something with Tyler Perry though.
No, that shit gonna be worse than the Fantasia Lifetime movie, man. Nobody go watch that shit, bro.
Lifetime fucking some shit up, but thank you, boo.
Yeah,
I
man, your
appreciate
shit was touched by God, man. God did your hairline, bro.
I appreciate that, man. So speaking of which, let me go ahead and give a shout out to Waylon up here in Richardson. I'm gonna put the motherfucking link to his style seat if you're in the Richardson, Dallas area. You know what I mean? All of that bullshit and everywhere in between, Fresco, Plano, all the mother words that rhyme. Come through and hit up my bro. Like, yo, $10. $10. He got jail prices. See what I'm saying? Like for real. So he doing it good, man. So I always give him a tip though, but he really do his shit, man. And he be looking out. So I appreciate you, bro. For real, for real. All right, man. So I think that we done about Juicy. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. He out. He about to do a movie. He probably gonna try to bring Empire back.
Hold up.
Out an
no,
album.
he is already yes. So on Apple Music and New Music, if you go and check, your boy got a new song. I saw this shit last night. The song is called "Thank You God." Y'all go wherever y'all get y'all music from. Go and listen to that shit. It's called "Thank You God." He's singing and then he starts spitting a little bit, man.
Oh, he rapping now?
More, yeah, but it's more like it's like a spoken word kind of spit. You know what I mean? He's not like going like so he's more like on that. I trying to do this, yes, but no. And then like it was
to whip my ass and I got out for free. I still got all this
something like that. Yeah, man. So I'm like, okay,
they
I
fucked
see you,
me
Juicy.
up, and I said they was MAGA, but they really wasn't. Shout out to me.
Right.
They call me
That's
Juicy.
Exactly, yes.
I know.
Did you hear it?
I know.
Did you hear it?
No,
nigga, that's spot on. That's spot fucking on.
Look at this motherfucker. Look at him. That's your boy. You know what I'm saying? That nigga's gonna rap. He's gonna sound like that.
Nigga right there, man.
Oh, man.
Yo, shout out to Juicy, man.
Hilarious. Oh,
y'all please listen to that song, man. It's called "Thank You God." Listen to the song. Hey, he's doing his thing, man. He's trying.
I got some thank you God for you. When you want to go ahead and talk about the gas, man.
Let's talk about the gas. So Klarna, whatever, is so y'all know what Klarna is. It's the website where you can buy something and you can split the payments in 4, right? So instead of having to pay $200 or something that you may not have, you could split that up and be like $50. 2 weeks when you get paid, you give them 50. Next 2 weeks, you give them 50, so on and so forth. It's made things a little easier for people who just kind of want to get something and you don't have the funds readily, or if you want to buy an outfit or whatever the case is. It's just one of those 21st century things that they've created to help people out a little bit. Mm-hmm. But now gas is reaching here in Atlanta. Gas didn't hit like $4.30, maybe $4.50. I haven't seen $4.50 yet, but I have seen like $4.30. So we're on our way to being $5. I know a lot of other places are $5. I can only assume Texas is $5, man, because y'all are major out there, bro. Have y'all hit $5 yet?
Nah, because we got a lot of our own gas. Like I try to tell everybody, like we are our own country. So like we got our own like gas refineries out here. I mean, Jerry Jones be making gas and shit. So you know what I mean? He got his own station.
Well, y'all, we straight mail that shit. You need to mail me some gas.
I mean, I'm selling gas if y'all want some. You know what I mean? I give you 10 gallons for a good price. You just gotta put me on an IM because that shit mad illegal. But what I'm trying to say is I went to Costco and my shit was $3.70.
Word. And that was without like the membership?
That's with the membership. You gotta have membership shopping there. Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, man. Go ahead though. My fault.
No, it's cool. I asked you a question, Nick. So
right.
So yeah, Klarna, that's what Klarna does. So now with gas being like close to $5 a gallon, even more than that, and like California and shit like that, Klarna has decided to line around the block for $6.29. Oh wow, bro, $6.29 gas in LA. A line around that means that it's a good price. That's like the best you're gonna get. That's so sad, man.
Yo, that's so sad. It's probably in the watts, nigga. That's probably in the watts. Motherfuckers will go to the projects for cheap gas. They don't give a fuck about nothing. I don't care. They stole my car. I'm going to the project to get some gas.
Nigga, it's time to walk. I need to lose a few pounds anyway. So it's time to go ahead and yeah, bro, straight up.
Walk, bike, scooter. You got a scooter? Your son got a scooter you can use.
Yeah, right. I'll be asking him for a ride. Come on, man. Let daddy get on. Come on.
A skateboard.
So, but now you can buy your gas and pay for it later, right? So now they're saying you get like $100 worth of gas and you can go split your payments up like you do everything else. Here's my thing. I don't like that. I don't like that. It's going to ruin our credit. And then on top of that, how many times can we do it? You know what I mean? Like, how many times can we, go in there and be like, gas for Klarna gas. And that means every time we get paid, we're spending like however the hell much, like $20, $30 in gas. And then we're just going to accrue every single time, and that's just going to put us in a deeper hole. And now it's one thing for a car. I always heard that if you're going to go into debt for something, go into debt for a car. I don't want to go in debt for anything, really, but I can understand that. So like a car is one thing, a house is one thing, but now you're talking about doing it with gas. Bro, listen here. Think about your student loans. For everybody out there that got student loans, that got Sally Mae constantly calling them saying, yo, pay up. You got to do this or you're going to default or whatever the case is, right?
Your payments coming due. Fuck y'all.
Do you really want the Sally Mae of gas, bro? of fuel, of fossil fuels, my nigga. Do you really want to get that call like, hey, bro, you are 125 days late on paying for some gas that you got back in September, bro. You need to pay that shit. Like, I think it's extremely off the wall that it's come to this, but I completely understand, and it's convenient and it helps. But I'm also afraid that because this was put into place, that gas is just going to get higher and higher and higher. Yeah, because if you can do this shit, it's just like cars, man. Cars get higher and higher every year. I feel like gas is going to start getting higher and higher now too. And
check the comments, bro. You see
what shout out to Court. Shout out to Court. Not gas on layaway. Yes,
gas on layaway. And I already signed up just in case.
Chica said
Chica.
Delaware. Is it Chica?
Chica. Like Tasha.
Chica. Like got Chica. You. Okay, my apologies, Chica. Delaware gas is $4.39. Yeah, that's where we are too here in Atlanta, which I'm surprised about, man.
That's good.
Klarna for Teslas, nigga. I wish. I wish, bro.
Oh my god, I don't give a fuck how much them payments is. I'm getting me one, and man, they gonna have to come get that.
That mean they gonna take them out. That was no way out. It's time to switch to electric. Dante, my brother, you must be thinking about electric scooter because I bet they go. I guarantee you, man. Like electric cars are expensive as shit, man.
And they take like 80 hours to charge, so they're not like it's not a quick charge. Like
and where are you gonna? How fast do they go? Like regular speed?
Teslas is probably one of the fastest cars you can get.
Okay.
Because it's not like, the same power as battery powered, like engines and shit like that. I don't know the technology behind it, but it's not the same as combustible engines. You feel me? So they're actually faster because they truly don't have like acceleration and shit like that. Like it's different. It's just a different type of acceleration because it's based off electric. So they're actually really fast. So for real, most Teslas out here will blow your ass out the water. Like they'll get off the line quick and keep it moving. But it's charging the motherfuckers is the problem. He said only $30 a month at a high to fill up your car. Shit, that ain't bad, bro. So maybe it might be time to switch up to the Teslas.
Oh, for Tesla? Oh yeah.
Yeah, because unfortunately, which is crazy, electric is cheaper than gas now.
Yeah.
And it ain't really, I don't remember it being like that. Maybe I'm bugging, but like electric used to always be way more expensive than gas. Because when like our electric got cut off, we was using the gas to heat up the crib. So how the fuck, you know what I'm saying?
Did you left the oven open?
Yeah, nigga.
Yeah,
nigga in the kitchen. Like,
for sure.
So how did that switch? You feel me? Like, how did that switch happen when my power got cut off in my apartment, my first apartment, because I ain't paid the bill? I ain't had power for like 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? I was fucked up. We had gas though, so I was just using gas. I was straight. So you know what I mean? So Sheikah said that's too much for Delaware. Trust me. So she's right. Like that's just too much for Delaware. Like that is like $1 more, maybe like $1.20 more. Like we usually at like $3, $2 in the wintertime. We had like $2.75 or something. You know what I mean? So Edgy said that's Sarita's fucked up stats. So yeah, man, the gas. I would say this all depends on like Ukraine and all of that shit in the war, right? Talking about the war again. But this is what I found out, which is really kind of like sad. So everybody said that the gas prices went up because the war with Ukraine and Russia and all that shit. Well, come to find out, we only get 6% of our gas from Russia.
Mm-hmm.
Most of our gas comes from Canada. But Canada is not shutting off their supply of the Russian gas line. Like they still getting gas from, you know what I mean, from Russia. So why is our shit going up? If they still getting, still getting the same gas. They just the gas companies are just doing it, man, so they can make money because they know we're gonna pay.
Right, exactly. Because a lot of people know that. Like I haven't heard that. Where'd you hear that from? I haven't heard that from.
I heard on CNN
joint. Word?
Yeah, it was on this. Yeah, CNN was talking about how they don't understand why the gas prices are having these issues and how they want the government to step in to start being like, yo, we need to regulate this shit even more because and then there's protests happening in Canada and a whole bunch of celebrities like Leonardo DiCaprio came out and said, yo, Canada, stop buying gas from Russia. I don't know what the fuck he talking about, but he was talking about that, and that's when CNN started talking about it. So that's when I read about it, and I'm just like, damn, like I can't believe it. I thought that most of our gas was coming from like Russia because our prices are going up. That's not the case at all, man. Mm-hmm. So Hamid said, Putin said high prices ain't going to got shit to do with Russia. And he's right. 6%. That ain't shit, man. That ain't shit. Saudi Arabia and the UA supposed to increase our barrels, but they said fuck off. That's also correct. So the president reached out to them to buy more gas from those countries, and it was like, nah, y'all struggle for a while, you know. So
yeah, shit.
It's a lot going on with that.
I mean,
you better go ahead and sign up for that split payment.
It's not that bad of a deal once you think about it. You know what I think though? I think that's just not just everything is going up. I think it's as simple as that, man. Everything is going up. I read something online that if you're getting a new apartment, like the payment could be around like $10,000. Like people are asking for like a full year's rent. You remember when it used to be like first month's rent, maybe first and last month's rent if your credit wasn't that great?
And depending on your credit, you might get no rent, like no deposit, just come
no
on
down
in.
payment, right?
It's come on
but
in,
no, bro, they
shit.
want too fucking much, man, and they know good and damn well that people don't have this kind of money like that, man. Look, listen. Simply put, things aren't normal anymore. Whatever normal is, it's not there anymore, man. Look, nigga, we can barely buy food. Food went up months ago. Gas might as well go up too. I really feel like I'm not saying that the whole, what you explained about Russia and Canada and everything. I'm not saying that that's wrong. I think that is an excuse, though. I think that is something to kind of lean on or fall back on and kind of throw your hands in the air. Like, look, guys, this isn't my fault. Like, I'm trying to open this line or do this or do that. I feel it's just going to keep going up. Nobody gives a shit if we can afford it or not, because it's one of those things that is going to keep getting bought too. Like, we haven't stood firm and said, you know what, y'all, let's just not buy it and see what happens. But we can't, because if we don't buy it, we can't go out, we can't do this, we can't take our kids to school, we can't go to work, we can't. So it's one of those things where, either you shut the fuck up or get it, or shut the fuck up. As simple as that. They don't care about if we could do it or not. This is America, the greatest country in the world. You have like no rights, no opinions, no nothing. You're going to pay your taxes. You're going to spend however the hell much we want you to spend in rent, and you go shut up about it. And if anything, you just go have these split payments to make it just a tad bit easier on you. I think that's just a way of the country, and I feel like we're just leaning on this whole Ukraine-Russia war to I don't know, man, to give people a reason. I know I don't know if it's necessarily like once you know the reason for something, I think it stops hurting as much, or it gives you something to talk about, like we have been. But I don't think that that's really the issue. I really think like the president or the government, whoever else has that power, has that jurisdiction to say, hey, yo, gas can be $2.99 if we want it to be, but they don't want that.
So you gotta remember that we buy most of our gas, like 99%. So he really doesn't have the power to say that. And those are all independently owned companies. They can charge you literally wherever the fuck they want to charge you, bro. Whatever is the price on the barrel, that's what it is. The only way we can change shit is if we open up our own oil supply. And he's done that. That's what reason why we was like, yo, we taking 250 million barrels and we're adding it back. We're adding it into circulation because, you know, we got a reserve. That's real. That's real shit. But that shit ain't do shit. The prices are still high. But if he didn't do that, honestly, we would have like $7, $8, $9.
So the government or the president can't jump in and be like, yo,
we can't give up all of our reserves, man. Like, it's too much. It's we need that shit for war. We need that shit for like catastrophic events that happen overseas and all of that. Why you seem like what I'm saying is stupid? What the fuck? What's up?
No, not stupid, not stupid. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to upset you. My apologies.
You good? Nah, I'm just saying. When you look, you just like fuck the president, and fuck the reserves.
I you know, it just really pisses me off, man. That again, I feel like that's just an excuse. Yes, I understand that we're going to need it for this and more and that and the other. I get it, but I don't want to. I don't see how you could have so much power and then like when something with gas comes on, you got to throw your hands up and say, I can't. This isn't my. I can't do this. I can't.
Hey, man.
Have any say so in this. That's crazy to me. That's crazy.
I mean, the president is limited power. You have Congress, you got the House, and it's not like he can force motherfuckers to do anything. I mean, he can't force companies. It's a capitalistic society, bro. It is what it is. If they got a reason to charge you, they're gonna charge you. As you know, that's like you said, prices are going up.
Yeah.
So Dante, you said they're not 100% correct. Go ahead and then break it down in the comments and let us know further what you think from your perspective of why gas is so expensive. Is it because we don't have the reserves? Is it because they can't buy anything? Let us know in the comments. And while y'all in the comments, please go ahead and like. I'm looking at this shit right now. We only got 2 likes, so go ahead and hit like. It's 9 motherfuckers in here. We need 9 likes. help brother move out. You know what I mean? And keep it popping. But Wayne, let's go ahead and talk about something that's a little crazier. You want to talk about 6ix9ine? Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yo, Dante don't even drive, man.
Yeah, that's the reason why he got guap. So let's go ahead and talk about 6ix9ine. The reason why he's fucking rich. All right. So speaking of money, 6ix9ine said he
Blicky with the sticky eye.
The blicky with the sticky eye. Blicky with the sticky eye. So I remember 2 years ago, man, he was the biggest artist in the game. Maybe it was 3 years ago, bro. I don't know. It's actually been a while because COVID and shit happened. I forgot all about all that. So it was like 2018, you know, he's the biggest rapper in the world. I remember he went on Breakfast Club and Charlamagne the Guy was like, yo, if you keep saying what you're saying, you're going to die.
Yeah, I remember that.
And that nigga was just like, but nobody's checking my gangster. Like, I'm a gangster. So, you know what I'm saying?
And that was from the first interview, right? Not the second one where he was about to get knocked. Yeah, the
second one, he was like himself. He was just like, man, I'm just a nice guy. I just trying to make money. Y'all was listening to me. Dante said, nigga, I drive my daughter to school all the time. And Edgy said 6ix9ine buying all those rainbow jewelry. So let's pull it back
that's
up.
what did him in. That's what did it in.
Because that's the actual picture. I'm about to pull it back up again. Y'all look at that shit. That's where we was a few years ago. We still there though. Don't get fucked up. Like motherfuckers still be dressing like that. But he said he was broke. So did y'all know out there in the comments? Let me know if y'all knew this. Did y'all know that Wack 100 is now his manager?
He was always his manager. Oh, you said the people in the comments. My bad.
No, he was not always his manager at all. Never, ever, ever.
That's you know recent. What? I remember. You know what? That's after
everybody got locked up, nigga.
He snitched, yeah. And he did that interview with academics. And Wack was like Wack was on his it was like a year ago, maybe 2. Like, I don't think it was 2 years
ago. It was last year. It was in September. That's when academics podcast started. Yep.
Okay.
So
so yeah, I thought Wack was always his manager.
Never. It was 6 months ago. Like 6 months ago. That's recent, bro. Like for Wack 100 to be his manager to me is crazy.
Why?
Because Wack 100 is crazy, man. Like everybody know that. Like, so I was listening to Wack 100 talk, and I think he was in that chat room app. What's that shit called? Spaces or Places or something? You know what I'm talking about. The Clubhouse, the original one, Clubhouse. So Wack 100 be in there all the time, and he was talking about 6ix9ine. He was like, yeah, man, you know, the judge, he had a payment, like a restitution payment that he had to make or something. And it was like, yo, man, like he filing bankruptcy. He broke. And Wack 100 was laughing about it. And I feel like it's the same thing that happened with 50 Cent. Remember 50 Cent got sued because of that sex tape and all that stuff, and he had to pay that
Rick
money
Ross,
back.
baby mama.
Yeah, but the come to is fucked up that he even did that, but whatever.
I would have did that shit too, man. I'm not gonna
enemies are enemies, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what to tell you. So anywho, that bruh, 50 Cent moved all his assets over. He moved all his money into all his assets. So basically he was cash poor. So for example, Deshaun Watson just got moved to the quarterback as my favorite team with the Browns, right? They gave him $250 million guaranteed. When you do that, you basically move all that money into escrow because it's guaranteed. The owner had enough bread to basically take out $250 million and move it into escrow the next day, bro, to be able to give him that contract. That's real money.
Yeah.
That's cash money. You got bread, right? In this case, 6ix9ine saying that he's broke because he don't got no assets. But truthfully, and you think about this, Wayne, when the last time 6ix9ine dropped a song or came out with anything?
So
you remember?
No, but then I never really listened to him anyway. But whenever he did make a song, it made a splash. Like everybody
heard it.
You know, everybody. Yeah. I haven't heard anything from him recently. I know I think he made an album when he was locked up on house arrest.
Right.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, but no, he hasn't dropped anything recently. I just think that
no shows.
No, I was gonna no shows, nothing like that. I think he's just like he doesn't do shows. I believe because he's afraid for his life. Honestly, I don't think he could just kind of like just walk the streets like that. And he's always been like just like a joke. But I think now he has nothing else to rely on now that his whole gang, because he snitched on the whole gang and everybody got split up. You know what I mean?
Right.
So he looks goofy now because back then he looked real. Because they made him look real. They made him look official. They made him look as if he, was thugged out. Like he grew up with them. He knew about the streets. He knew about that life.
Right.
But now he just looks like he's just joking around. I think I saw something where he was riding around on his bodyguard's shoulders, or his bodyguard
that was a while ago. Yeah, that was a while ago.
So
that
now
was back before he did the snitching thing.
A word?
Actually, yeah, that's how old that is. That was back when he had to have 24-hour security because he was dissing old block. Remember, he went to old block and was playing his music and dancing and shit. But it was like 2 a.m, everybody was asleep. And motherfuckers still got jobs, even if they banging. Like, fuck wrong with you? Don't, you know what I mean?
Let me ask you this. I wouldn't consider what he makes trap music, but whatever music he makes, it's not really that hard to do. I'm asking you because you're a rapper, of course. Like his style of rap isn't really difficult, right? Like you can go in the studio and just be like, excuse me, just be like, blicky with the sticky, you know what I mean? Like that shit ain't really too difficult, is it?
I would say that it's all about finding like more like his persona and then the beats, because the beats is what always draw people, because he found that those beats is what like people were actually using in the city, but they just wasn't well known. And like that New York drill sped up like type of shit is really great for parties. And if you know anything, we don't like, if you go to any clubs, we don't really have a lot of club music like they used to be back in the 90s, like where you can actually dance and like turn up to with like your peoples. You feel me? They don't got that shit. It's more like mellow. You know what I mean? Like you got shit like Take It in Blood or Bring It Back in Blood, but that's not really like a party song. It's just I can rap this song and remember the lyrics. But like 6ix9ine, he had like bangers where they came on, it's like, yo, you can move and be like, yeah, I'm saying, have some rhythm to you and you can dance even though he wasn't saying nothing. So that's actually is hard. I heard Yellow Wolf say this shit and I thought it was one of the dopest things an artist ever said. He said being stupid is the hardest thing to do when you have talent. To dumb yourself down to a level to be able to get put on the radio, you basically have to, like, if you really uber talented, you have to like suppress that shit for real, bro. So it's hard for most artists.
So I got two things to connect to that. First off, Jay-Z. I hear what you're saying about you got to be stupid because Jay-Z, I remember he said in the Black Album, truthfully, I want to rhyme like common sense, but I
Yup.
did 5 mil. I ain't been rhyming like common sense. So he even said, like, yo, I had to dumb down my lyrics in order to be 10 times more successful than Common. And Common is like 20 times the rapper that Jay-Z is. So I feel you on that. Now, you also have God damn, that was another story I had thought of. Machine Gun Kelly
Yeah.
and Waka Flocka. They had a song together like ages ago. I think
remember.
Wild Boy, I'm a
Yup.
Wild Boy, you know. And I remember in the video, Waka Flocka had asked MGK, like, yo, you think you the best rapper alive? And MGK was like, man, hell yeah. Do you think you the best rapper alive? And Waka Flocka said, man, hell nah. You know, because I ain't trying to be. I'm here making this party music. I'm trying to jump. I ain't trying to compete with no goddamn body. Yeah.
Yep.
So I feel you when you said, like, you have to be dumb. But I mean, it takes hard work to be
dumb yourself. Yeah, to dumb yourself down like that. Yeah.
But let me
you gotta
ask
make
you,
stuff people can remember. Yeah.
Right. But when is it more difficult for him to go back in the studio and create more music? Like, do you need a lot of money? Like, will people not like spot him, or he could pay him back like on some Klarna shit? You know what I mean? If he doesn't have the money to create a song, because he still has a fan base, strong fan base, man. Yeah. And they've been waiting for music for a very long time as well. So
I would say this: his fan base is not like a core base. Like a core fan base would be like Tech Nines or Currencies or Action Bronson or fucking like Nas and shit like that. Like Wiz Khalifa, they have a core fan base, bro. So it don't matter what they're coming out with, you always gonna get that listen. You're gonna at least get that album playthrough the whole fucking way. 6ix9ine don't have that. Like 6ix9ine might have that a little bit, but like he doesn't have that core fan base because his fan base is based off of his popularity on the internet, his social media antics. That's very different than having a core fan base because they love your music. Now, if he drop, people gonna listen to it. But him getting like 17 plays in a row, him getting like, you know what I'm saying, like played on it radio, that shit is not happening, man. That shit is not happening.
Right.
At all, bro. And it's really because he snitched and all of that shit. And I don't give a fuck who's on his side. There is a code just in general, bro. Like if you gonna play gangster, don't try to act like a civilian later. That shit does not fly in this world at all. It's never have. I don't give a fuck about the internet or none of that shit. So the motherfuckers that's really like in like hip hop, they're not gonna let that shit fly. But he can do what he want, and he might be able to continue to release music and have a ball and get it popping. But right now he can't because he owe a whole bunch of people, and a lot of those cats that he told on, time is ticking, man. He better keep paying that security. Motherfuckers is getting them years are flying by, bro. Like appeals are about to start happening. Like, and you don't think them motherfuckers gonna come and talk to him about something? You must be crazy. But hey, man, the money's running out. I do believe that because he does have security. He got all these cars, and from what he said, all of his money was advanced from the record label, and he never was able to meet those obligations because he got caught up. So
So do you how much of you thinks that this is a publicity stunt?
I think that him being broke is a lie, as a motherfucker. And I would say the same thing if I was caught up in legal trouble. I'm broke as a motherfucking joke. I have nothing you can tie to my name. Audit the fuck out of me. Go through all my checking accounts, go through all my savings, go through everything I got, all my investments. I'm broke. Nigga, I had $0 on purpose. You got to hide that shit well. And that's why you got business managers for, because they'll put it in assets. Because if you got a business, they can't really tax your business, like unless it has something to do with this actual thing that they're suing you for. If they suing Wayne, they can't go after Wayne Enterprises, you know what I mean, unless there's like a tie to Wayne Enterprises. So let's go through the comments real quick. Hamid said, no faction from the streets to politics tolerate that snitching shit at all. Like you cannot do that. Like he might have people listen to him and trolls, but it's not going to be like hip hop embracing him. Go ahead, bro.
I wanted to talk about that, like, because there's still a lot of people walking the streets after they didn't snitched. I was gonna use like Alpo as an example, but they killed that nigga recently, I believe. But there's a lot of but people still walk the streets after snitching. You know what I mean? Like, I talked to somebody. He kind of gangster too. He's from New York. He live that life. And he told me like nowadays people don't really kill snitches. It's just like you're more known as being a snitch. So people will stay away from you. Like they'll still give you like a head nod or some shit, but they're not going to just readily go after you and just attack you or kill you or shoot you like they used to
Right.
back in the day. Is that still true? And that's to you and Homage, because you know I'm not. I don't know.
I mean, I'm not out there banging none of that shit neither.
Yeah.
So, but I would definitely say that from my cloth, it wasn't tolerated at all. And you know,
Right.
you gotta think about. Do you feel like walking around and it could be like any day, any week, any month, any year? You gonna walk around like that in that neighborhood, you're gonna be gone, bro. You out of town, you leaving. I don't give a fuck what happens. You're not gonna stick around for that. And if you do, bro, you tough. But trust me, like you kind of said, you're going to get eliminated. But I'm talking about more from like the hip hop perspective in terms of snitching. There's still a code to like, yo, we're not gonna believe you talking about got the blicky and the sticky when you sitting here snitching to the motherfucking piggies and the FBI. Like, and you telling you wearing wires and telling secrets. Yeah. But you talking about you the most gangster's cat. Like, but the thing that blows my mind at the end of the day still is that Whack 100 is his manager, man.
Why? This nigga could be broke. You care about his manager. But did you hear that Whack had to like send him $20 for gas?
Yeah, I think that was a lie, man. Like, so? Whack was saying that he was laughing. He said I had to cash out the nigga $20 for some gas. First of all, with all the cars he got, what the fuck he gonna do with $20?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Like he don't have no Toyotas.
Yeah,
use premium gas. Yeah, I mean you got.
But if you that broke, $20 may get you something, bro.
In New York.
And then on top of that, wait a minute. Whack ain't poor, man. Like you could have broke your nigga off like some real change for like not just $20 gas money, man. Like I'm sure the dude got to eat too. You know, if the shit was real, you know what I mean?
That shit ain't real, bro. That shit is fake as fuck. Like, you know, I don't know how that boy handling this thing, but I know that no matter what, every time I go on Spotify, every time I go on, you know what I mean? Like if you look at his numbers, he don't do like numbers he was when he originally was out, but people still listen to that shit. And I think it's mostly because it's funny to listen to him. You know, his fan base is more like ironic. You know what I mean? Like Weird Al Yankovic or some shit. You know, so
no, it's not. Don't do that.
Go on Twitch. Like
these kids,
go on Twitch.
No, there's a lot of kids, man. Like these kids, the same kids that listen to Young Boy are the same kids that listen to this dude here, man. Like Weird Al Yankovic, man. They got yes, absolutely. It's the same shit, bro. It's these same little kids. The only reason why NBA Young Boy is the most popular rapper in the world because these 15 and 16-year-olds keep watching him on YouTube over and over and over again, man.
Yeah, and I mean I know a lot of adults that just play like music on their TV. So they'll just play music on their TV. And he is attached to so many hip hop playlists on like on video that shit would just play. And he'll be on there like 9 times. So it's, and you know, he got like catchy music. Like even though he talking about the same shit all the time, he do got catchy music and people love to singing shit. But Wayne, Homage replied to you, bro. We also gonna get to your comments too, Dante, in a second.
Yeah, man. So I think what he was saying. So you don't really fuck with him. So you have that stigma of being a snitch in the hood, but you don't get fucked with too much. When did that stop? When did you stop? I guess getting rid of snitches.
Yeah, like he said, it was like more of that mob day shit, and it really depends on like what you doing, like, and depending on like what's your pedigree. You feel me? Like. It all is open up to what's going on. You feel me? Like for real. Cause you gotta think, and this is real simple. Motherfuckers might say they do all of this whoop-de-whoop. They out there running and gunning and all that shit. But a lot of motherfuckers got jobs. A lot of motherfuckers got a whole bunch of shit going on where they got their own family to take care of. You know what I mean? And motherfuckers ain't trying to get locked up. Like, let's keep it a buck. And if you know, but that shit there though, what he did was real public.
Yeah.
So I don't give a fuck. Like I would expect a response, but you don't know. Like the main dude, you know, he got 25. That's a lot, bro. That's on you, man.
In a sense, too, man. We may be going off topic a little bit, but not always. I watched a documentary on Showtime about him, and I feel sorry for that dude, 6ix9ine, man. I've always felt bad for him because
trying to get on.
You know, he just tried to get on. you know, he just jumped into that gangster life so quickly, so easily, because they allowed him into their fold. You know what I mean? And I remember there was a scene where I think there was what was is it Blue Rags? Was he Blood or Crip?
His Blood, I think.
Blood. So they had their Red Rags then, and then they had told 6ix9ine, "No, you keep on, you know, repping your Mexican flag. You know what I mean? We'll do the, you know, red flags. You do your Mexican joint." He was like, "Nah, I want to do the red joints." Like, "Yeah, man." And I was like, "All right." So they let him into the fold, and he don't know how to be a gangster. He doesn't know how to be like the big homie gangster. You know, like when you big homie, bro, you pay for shit. You know, you got to look out for your niggas, man. You got to look out for your people, your squad, and everybody. And I don't think that he either didn't know that, didn't care, or was mentally ready to have that type of preparation of being like big homie, you know. But he still kind of jumped onto it, and
I mean, they still extorted him too, though. They still extorted him because.
Do you think they would have
like,
extorted him if he would have like helped out the group though, like helped out his people, his family? What, you think so?
They ain't his fucking family, man. He
I
really
understand that. I know, but he really didn't like give them any money either. He didn't look out for them, man. Like he didn't help pay for anything, or you know. Do you think like if you would have broke bread, like they wouldn't have extorted him?
So, like I said in the song "Cannibals," available on Apple Music right now. You know what I mean? Check it out. When I said on the song "Cannibals," you know what I mean? They eat their own. Watch out for cannibals. If you know a motherfucker got popular, right, because you gave him that street cred, right, off the jump, you gave him that street cred. That's the main reason why he's popular, because y'all in the first video that he did, y'all throwing up, you know what I mean, the real gang, and this motherfucker is like the mascot. What you think they gonna do? I don't give a fuck if he gave them money for real. They might protect them and everything of that nature, but whenever that shit start to dry up just a tad bit, they're gonna take everything he got. That's just the way it go. Like, you can't be sitting there. That's the reason why you don't do that, because people will check you, bro. Like, it is what it is. Like, you can't do what he did and not get what happened to him. But I will say this: there's a lot of rappers out there that are like that. That you've never heard of that shit. A lot of motherfuckers that claim all that shit, they got people that back them that's some really fucked up, crazy people. Ja Rule is a great example of that. Murder Inc. is a great example of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, real gangsters backing like music, and these niggas singing on the radio, and you don't even know at the end of the day, like, these are some real motherfuckers behind them that like kill people. No problem. Metric tons of weight. But we starting to get way into gangster shit. So let's move on, man. So go ahead, Wayne, go ahead and read out Dante's response. My fault, Dante, for getting to your replies a little late, my brother. And this is about him talking about like the gas pricing from Dante's perspective.
Yeah, first and foremost, let me retract my statement about Dante not driving. I'm literally like real shit. Like, I told him this, like we were together like last month or some shit like that, man. And I'm like, bro, this is the first time I've ever seen you drive, man. I swear to God, out of all the times that we've hung out or been together, anything, like I've never seen this dude drive before, man. It was crazy. I almost think he didn't have a license at first. But then he said, real talk, the pricing of oil is mostly all about supply and demand. Around an estimated 40% of the oil we produce is used domestically. He said he didn't have time to go into it because he's taking his daughter to the park. What's up, Lily? Last thing, we import and export oil. So one thing about it is, if we are using a percentage of the oil we produce, if we decide to use more of the oil we produce, it will impact NX of oil. What's the NX of oil? What's NX?
I don't know. I think he's talking about like the amount of oil or some shit like that. Okay. Which will impact NX overall.
NX overall, yeah.
Right. And I think that's exactly what's occurring right now, because we are using more of our backlog supply, which we don't want to. We usually don't do that shit. Like, we usually buy our supply. So if he's talking about that we supply 40%, there's a whole nother 60%. And imagine if that 60% gets cut off by any amount. You're going to sit there and have a major halt to what's going on in the country. And believe it or not, what it really is, bro, is the truckers. And we treat our truckers like shit. Shout out to my cousin Buff that's a trucker right now, man, on the road. Like we treat them like garbage. So
that's word. Shout out to all the truckers, man, because they make the world go around. Real talk. Real talk. I don't think people it's one of those things that we underestimate so much. But these truckers need to be on the road constantly in order for us to have fucking tissue in our bathroom, for us to have food in our refrigerator, man. So big up to the truckers, man. They deserve the pennies, man. The monies and the dollars that they get. I'm sorry that it's only fucking 50 cents a mile or whatever it is that they pay out, man. You deserve so much more to be away from your family so much, and you're helping out every other family too. So so yeah, man, that's true.
Yeah, word up. So all right, man. You want to go ahead and how we gonna end this out? You want to talk about Pete Davidson ass, or you want to talk about Lil Durk? I think we should talk about Pete.
Oh yeah, let's talk about Pete, man. Let's talk about Skeet.
All right.
Skeet and his disrespectful ass, man.
Go ahead, bro.
Rude motherfucker, man. Yo, and I got something else to add to that as well. I wanna go at a couple other people after we talk about Skeet. But fuck Pete Davidson, fuck Skeet Davidson. This dude, he's getting bold as shit, bro. He's getting bold as shit, and I think it's time for Kanye to stop talking that shit on Instagram and social media and go see this dude, man. I think he need to go put hands on him. I think that he may need to go and break the law a little bit and go and break into that house and fuck him up a little bit. That's honestly what I believe. Pete Davidson, or I was heard, it was told that either I think Pete Davidson had sent Kanye West a picture of him, Pete Davidson, in the bedroom with Kim Kardashian.
Right,
like
after the
sex,
latest,
I think.
After the latest rant by Kanye on Twitter.
Right.
About,
and I think like it was Pete's friend who had sent it to Kanye or told Kanye about it or something or other, something like that. That's how we got wind of it. You know, like they went back and forth. Pete and Kanye went back and forth. And I think like Pete's friend told the internet, like, yo, these niggas are going crazy over here, you know?
Yep.
But I feel it's mad rude and disrespectful. I don't give a shit what he said about you. That's still his ex-wife or most importantly, the mother of his children. And for you, you know, Kanye is hurt. But Kanye has been, listen, y'all don't understand, man. Kanye West has been absolutely demolished since his mother passed away years ago. He hasn't been the same. He could say he's been the same, but he's done nothing but change progressively every single year since his mom passed. Kanye West is not okay. I don't care if he can get in the right mind frame to create these classic albums. Kanye is not okay mentally. He's not, man. And for you, he's losing his family. He's lost his wife and everything that he said he was going to work hard for and attain. And she goes off with this other person, and the other person starts showing pictures of when, like this is what happens after we had sex, man. I'm laying here with my shirt off and shit like that, you know. For that, I think that is damaging Kanye's health even more. And I think like, shouldn't we stop fucking with people who have health issues? You know what I mean? Like Kanye has a mental problem and you're making it even worse. Yes, he's online acting a fool. That's how Kanye always got down, man. But you're fucking with Kanye's wife, so you know that Kanye is going to go after you. You know that shit. You know he's not okay upstairs, man. So I think this is Skeet's fault for fucking with somebody who has a mental illness. You know what I mean? And I think Kanye needs to go and fuck Skeet up, man. Straight up and down, bro. That's how I feel, bro.
All right. So he said you gonna get him killed. Thanks, Kyle, for coming through, man. This is my opinion. Let me ask you a question though first, and then you know what I mean, we'll work from there.
Up, G?
All right, so this is my question, bro. Let's say like, yeah, I mean, you was going through like a divorce or something, right? Boom. And your significant other start dating some other nigga. And then you start going on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever. And you start like constantly like airing out like what's going on. Airing it out. And this nigga, like you like, yeah, I mean, like the boyfriend is sitting there not saying shit. He just like, all right, man. Then he mentions you like, let's say this nigga rap. He mentions you in a rap song. And then he bury you in the rap song and all of that. And you just sitting there like, all right, nigga. All right, nigga. And then he say something else. You just like, you know, man, fuck this motherfucker, yo. I'm jumping out the window. Like, who the fuck you think you talking to, dog? Like, first of all, you talking about you gonna smoke me in a song. You gonna kick my ass. You know what I'm saying? Then you sitting here blasting my girl and who she is as a mother, who she is as a person, and all that shit. Knowing that this is my girl, though. And you bringing up my name. Like, if this was between just two random people and you just knew these motherfuckers and they wasn't popular, what you think would happen? Like, you don't think Pete Davidson, or if it was just a random nigga, you don't think that he would go fuck this motherfucker up? Like, you think that you could just talk about somebody's girlfriend? You can't just do that shit. Like, I don't give a fuck if you Kanye
I think the
West,
situation is a little different though, bro. I see what you're
he got
saying,
mental
but I
health
think
issues, like a lot of
not
people.
not just that, but that was his wife whom he was together with for years, and he had a relationship. So if she is a shitty mother, then he knows that. I'm so sick of the brand new boyfriends coming in trying to protect their new little girlfriend and be like, hey, don't talk about my girlfriend like that. I love her. And shut the fuck up, man. You, who do you think you are, man? This is my fucking wife or ex-wife, or like, I know what she really does. I know how she really works. I know if she doesn't wake up at 7, 8 o'clock in the morning and fix breakfast for the kids or not. I did that shit. You know what's been happening in the past 5 or 6 years, nigga. We got 4 kids together. 4 kids, bro. You don't know what's been happening like in our house, you know, and then you the brand new nigga. Like, she's, ripping and running the streets and shit and meeting new people every day. She met you, she liked you, and now you want to stand there and be like, oh no, don't mess with her. She's my girlfriend, and I'm gonna stand here and I'm gonna protect her. Nigga, fuck you. You don't know what the fuck is going on. She may show off in front of Pete Davidson like she's a great mother, and she may be, I don't know. But Kanye really knows if she is or if she isn't. So I don't. If he went at him a little bit, Kanye went after Pete a little bit. Yes, a little bit.
He buried him in the song, bro.
He's fine. Pete Davidson is fine for a nigga who looks like he should have been dead 5 years ago. Pete Davidson is doing A-okay, my G. He is doing fine, bro. He's still on SNL.
With his wife.
He's still making shitty ass movies. Yes, with his wife. Exactly. And that's why he's pissed, man. That's why he's pissed, because Pete Davidson don't know what the hell he talking about, bro. Don't come in here and try to protect shit, nigga. You don't know, nigga. We have ages and years together. Like, Kanye worked hard for that shit, man, to be with Kim, yo.
All right,
you know what I mean? Like, and then Pete Davidson.
I'm just putting. So man, put yourself into the perspective of you're the boyfriend. If somebody did all that shit to you, would just sit there and be like, I ain't saying nothing. I'm just gonna keep moving. No, you wouldn't, nigga. So stop lying. You would not do that, Wayne.
Like, again,
you would be on his ass. I'm talking about,
bro. If they got kids together, first and foremost, I'm going to answer your question, right? But I personally wouldn't date
that's the first thing.
Yeah, right.
That's the first thing. Yeah. Well, we all know that, bro.
Like 4 kids, like, nigga, you got.
I mean, well, last week though, you did say Kim was your wife, though.
Yeah, I was fucking, right? Like, yeah, I know. Yeah, I was
in real life,
her.
You wouldn't
I was trying to protect her. Yeah, no, I probably wouldn't have a fucking chance. You know what I mean?
No, it's not that. You wouldn't even probably try to talk to her crazy ass, because you know that she destroyed Black lives. You know what I'm saying? She's the closest thing to the police in terms of Black lives. That's the first thing. And the second thing is she got like 4 kids, and like her baby dad is real crazy. But he's also a billionaire. He ain't no hood baby daddy. He's a billionaire, crazy nigga baby daddy with mental issues that said slavery is a choice. Why would you fuck with her in the first place, dog?
Yeah, true.
Publicly.
I don't think Kanye is really that tough as he puts on, man.
But he's a billionaire. That's a lot of money. He can do shit.
If he's a billionaire, then he could get Skeet killed. Yeah. Straight up and down, bro. Listen, real talk, on some Princess Diana shit. He can get Skeet killed,
like,
bro.
It would be an accident type shit, bro. Like, ass, like, and you know he do drugs anyway. He already sniffs coke, so it's nothing for you to find out who he going through and put something in there.
Mm-hmm. Wait. Who are you talking about? Who sniffs coke? Skeet?
Pete.
Pete? Does he?
Yeah, he on top types of drugs. His best friend's MGK. We all know MGK cokehead.
Oh, damn. All right.
Yeah, bro. Like, they get high. Like, they get real high. So, like, my point is that if it was your ass, I know you ain't gonna take that shit. I don't give a fuck.
I don't know, man. I don't.
You ain't gonna take
that's
no
why.
abuse, Wayne.
See, that's my thing. That's why I don't get involved in like messing with baby mamas and shit like that. You know, because of that situation. Because she'll feel like you have to. Like, I don't know. I feel like the situation between this. I'm talking about like me, and if I were in this situation, it's between the ex-wife and the ex-husband.
Right.
And I have like no say so whatsoever. I'm just waiting for y'all to get done so we can go out to eat. Nigga, I want some Mexican food. Let's go get some enchiladas or whatever the hell. I'm waiting for y'all to stop arguing all the damn time. Let him come and pick up his kids and let's go and rip and run the streets. You know, I do not believe that I would give a shit enough to be like, yo, nigga, don't be talking to my girlfriend of 5 months. You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like I'm going to fight somebody. Y'all been together for 10 years, 10, 15 years or some shit. And I'm going to come in 5 months and be like, hey, man, I'm going to stand my ground. And if you don't stop, I'm going to, oh, nigga, they got shit, bro. I guarantee you.
Right.
Listen,
if he wasn't mentioning his name, then it would be different. Like if everything you said was real, bro, and they having their own arguments, I stay the fuck out the way. But as soon as you start mentioning my motherfucking name, that's the bro. If niggas is like, yo, that nigga from the Big Homie Wayne from You Feel Me podcast is a bitch ass nigga. If he starts saying that on Twitter, nigga don't even say nothing to you like that on Twitter. You go off on him. So I'm not trying to fucking hear it, bro. You gonna be on his ass, nigga. You gonna be calling me like, yo, I need a gat. Like, I already know you gonna get down. So you not gonna just take that shit and just be sitting there. You gonna be doing ignorant, petty nigga shit.
I don't think so, man. I don't think so, bro. Like I listen. Here's the
I hope
thing,
it never happens.
Right? Not that. But I've never been in that position before to where I'm not saying I haven't had to defend myself, but I've never had anybody come and be like, you know, spread rumors behind my back and shit. Now I gotta go see this nigga somewhere. You know what I mean? I've never been in no shit like that, so I don't know.
Rappers DM
I don't feel
like,
I would, bro.
You and, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and putting you on
that's
music videos in the casket. Like you would be like, hey, yo, what the fuck is going on? Like,
bro, I'm such a quiet dude. Listen, if I was in that position financially, I'm such a quiet dude. Like I said, I would pay somebody to handle that shit, bro.
See, but
like
you
straight up, I would pay somebody to go, but I wouldn't like do it myself. I wouldn't even say like I wouldn't respond. I wouldn't respond at all. Listen. That's one thing I learned from not one thing, but one of the millions of things that I learned from my mom. Like, you don't have to respond if you're higher up. You ain't got to respond to nobody. You ain't got to, and even if you're lower, you ain't got to respond. Not responding to people saying some shit to you. If you're in a status like if you're higher status of entertainment or something like that, you ain't got to say shit to nobody. Not saying shit to people actually boost you up. And if something, let's let the universe handle these people, man. The universe is already handling Kanye, bro. Kanye's not okay upstairs. No. He's losing his family. It really doesn't matter. Like, I don't think he's cool with Hove anymore. You know what I mean? I mean, you can have every dollar and dime in the world. Yeah.
Big Sean.
Yeah, Sean don't give a fuck.
I know he
about
cool
him no
Pusha.
more. You know, Sean ain't writing his lyrics no more. So the nigga is hurt. The nigga is absolutely hurt. Like, the universe is handling him. All Pete has to do is shut up and continue to be successful and smash that big, fat, whatever the hell she is ass every single night or whenever he wants to, man. You know what I mean? That's all you gotta, bro. You got a Kardashian. You got a Kardashian, bro. Go out and go chill and go do shit. Don't give a fuck about Kanye is bitter and hurt. Leave that nigga alone. Now, for Kanye, you need to kill that nigga.
All right.
That's what I feel, man.
I want to ask the people in the comments, people that's on the live. Let me ask you this, man. Put it in the comments, please. If a motherfucker is talking about you and talking about you and talking about you, when does it become like, and you know they got mental health issues? When did it become like, yo, I'm not gonna respond because he's mentally ill? Like, do y'all just give motherfuckers a pass for being mentally ill, or do y'all be like, yo, like, I want to know in the comments what y'all think? Like, everybody, please, because this is real important. We did an episode about mental health a while ago, and we talked about that shit. Like, and we want to know, because my response would be totally different. My first thing I'm gonna say is I don't give a fuck about what you got going on, because I'm mentally ill too, bitch. That's my first thought process. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna show you on how I'm mentally ill, motherfucker. What the fuck you talking about? I'm depressed too, bitch.
Yeah, you ain't the only one.
Anxiety too, nigga. You're not the only one, so you're not gonna be burying me in no video. You lost your fucking mind. So that's what I'm saying. Like, and like Kyle said, like, they ain't doing nothing talking on the internet too. So
yeah, man, he ain't really went and saw him yet. And Kyle, listen, this is what I'm talking about, though. some people have just way too much to lose, man, to be fucking around with
Word.
people like that. And Pete
Yeah.
Davidson, I don't know, man. I
Player
think Pete
Pete.
is cool, man. Yeah, I think Pete is cool, but like Cal said, man, I wouldn't suggest you do it, Cal, man, because you have a lot to lose, man. And it's like you're too successful. You everything you're doing right now, you're just going up and up. So if anybody says any shit to you, just brush that shit off, man. Like Jay-Z said, dirt off your shoulder, brush it off. Or if you got the paper, hire somebody to go fuck them up a little bit. Let that shit go. The fact that people know who you are, man, that's more important than actually go and do something about it, you know?
Tanisha said, I would give a pass. I just don't see how responding will help the situation. And she's right. Like in turn, and that's the reason why, she's a very heavy, level-headed individual. I'm not. So what I'm gonna do, you're gonna be putting me. I've had motherfuckers put my name in songs and I've responded accordingly. Lost your mind? What? But see, she's right, because he is mentally ill. It's baby mama drama. This is a lot going on. And the thing is, they both handling it like children, all three of them, really. Because they responding on Twitter. They're making it mad public. TMZ all up in their shit. Kanye bought the house across the street. It's like everything is an event.
Yeah, Pete's just stuck in the middle, man.
And I don't feel sorry for him because he put his dumb ass self there. You know what's you come on, man. How don't you know that this is Kanye West? You think he gonna just be chilling?
Because nobody's thinking about that. Like, you're not thinking about that. If Kim Kardashian comes up to you and was like, "Oh my God, I think you're so cute. Can we go out? Can you take me out?" I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say yeah. I'm not even thinking about Kanye West at that point. You know what I mean? I don't care about that shit. Like, that shit is in the past. Oh, on the low. On the low.
I'm not gonna be publicly talking about, Kim, me and Kim went to eat tacos. Fuck that. I ain't saying nothing.
Yeah, that's the paparazzi that follows them, though, man. Like, Kim can't take a shit without people knowing, man.
That's why
so there's no such thing as low. Yeah, there's no such thing as low, man. And Pete, he just keeps going up and up and up and up, man, to the upper echelons, So yeah, man, it's time for him to start dating some, chicks.
It's a lot of chicks out there that's in the industry, and he, his kill list is immaculate. I will give that boy that. Pete's kill list is crazy, but this right here, bro, this might be the last, and he might marry her ass. So I think Kyle has something to say. Go ahead, Wayne. Read that comment, bro.
Yeah. He said he got Taja on here, and she's too scared to type something.
Why?
She got something to say. She got something to say with everything y'all saying. Yeah, man, we need you on here. Don't be afraid to type. Don't be afraid.
And this is the nicest community.
Disagree. It's fine.
Everybody
agree,
everybody hate what we saying. They don't be hating each other what they talking about.
Yeah.
They just responding about us.
It's okay.
Yeah. It's all love and respect. You know what I'm saying? And if not, just drop the addy. You know how it go.
Mm-hmm.
So please say something, because I feel like we do need a female's perspective, because Kim Kardashian is in the middle. And anytime
Pete is in the middle.
Yeah, Pete is in the middle. Yeah, Pete's really in the middle,
Mm-hmm.
but like, she's in it too. And she's in all of this shit. And it's sad, man. Like, I don't feel bad because they all celebrities, but like, I feel bad that the simple fact that if I'm Pete Davidson, I'm not letting nobody do that shit to me. I don't give a fuck. I sat there when it was quiet, when it was a domestic dispute between the children. He shouldn't say shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's not his place.
Exactly.
Shut up. You don't know what's going on. But you start saying my name, now I'm on your ass. Like,
fine. So if that nigga want to send pictures, Kanye need to squad up, man. Real shit. I know Pusha T still got connections. No, you go to him.
That's what
I want Kanye to go to him. And I know Pusha still got them goons, man.
It's across the street. They live across the street. Kanye live across the street.
He do Sunday service. He's do Sunday service at his house.
No, but I'm saying, like, anytime Pete wants to, he can just walk over to his house and knock on the door.
No, but I want Kanye to do it. Pete doesn't need to do it. Kanye's the one who's screaming his name. Pete needs to go over there and knock on that door and be like, "Yo, you want to see me?" That's what I want.
Bro, if that happened, Wayne, that'd be the best thing ever. And I hope somebody recorded. Even though I don't like no people recording fights, I want to see that. Like, I'm dead serious. Like, I would pay for them to fight on charity. Dead ass. I would buy pay-per-view. I would love to see a boxing match between them motherfuckers.
I just want to hear that Kanye. I just want to hear that they scrap, man. Because I don't look, man. Look. Pete should thank Kanye. Kanye put Pete's name in a dope ass hip hop song with a
Easy.
dope ass rapper.
And put him in the video.
And
Technically, put him in the video.
And put him in the video. Yeah, he made you even more famous, nigga. You need to be sending him over flowers and gift cards and shit. You know what I mean? Real talk, man.
Yo, Pete.
And I don't.
Pete set up for success though after this, bro. Like he's going to do movies, bro. Like he going to do like he about to do movies, bro. Like he going to be out movies. He is so popular, man, and he ain't do nothing but just lay some pipe. It's just amazing that you can get that popular from just having beef with Kanye, messing with Kim. And like you said, man, the ascension is up. I do give that brother a round of applause for playing the game. But I don't think nothing gonna happen. I think they're just gonna keep talking on the internet. And I know Pete ain't marrying her ass or nothing, so it's just sad. But I don't think Pete wrong. If you keep saying my name, fuck that. I'm gonna start being petty as shit. You can't keep saying my name. You lost your mind. That's rude, first of all. And second of all, you can't get cussed the fuck out. And he ain't even cuss him out. He just texted him. He was like, you acting like a little bitch, which is true. You shouldn't have said my name, bro. But
let me say one more thing, bro. I was on Twitter and I saw some other shit. You know how Kanye said, Kanye and DL. Let me read into the comments because Courtney said something. If I watched Trevor Noah's take, I didn't watch it, but I did see what he wrote to Kanye on I think it was maybe Instagram. And that was very heartfelt and that was very dope. And I feel like only someone like Kanye would not understand with Trevor's, you know what I mean? Like the sincerity and like that only Kanye would be like, man, I don't give a fuck what he's saying, man. Like, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna say this and that. So that was dope of Trevor Noah, very heartfelt of him to say that. Also, you know how he's been going on with DL Hughley. You know what I mean?
I can't believe this shit.
Yo, he's been going Kanye and DL Hughley because DL shut the fuck up, man. Like I know everybody has an opinion, but DL come in and say Kanye's acting like this and he's depressed and he's just been going like just championing
the media though.
All
Isn't
women,
this on a radio
all
show,
women,
man?
you know? Yeah, he has a radio show. Yeah.
So I mean,
but there's nothing wrong with being there for all the ladies. You know what I mean? That's cool. But Kanye is getting fucking annoyed with it. So he said, I'm going to see you. Motherfucking Steve Harvey comes out and say, oh, pull up. Nigga, we about that. Man, we come from an ass whooping era. Steve,
he ain't lying.
Go sit your geriatric ass the motherfuck down. DL Hughley. Nigga, what's tough about you? This nigga DL didn't start getting tattoos until he was 52 motherfucking years old. People get tattoos 20, 30, 18, 15. This nigga said, I'm going to wait until 6 years before I die to mark my body up. Nigga, ain't nothing tough about you. Yes, in that era that you came from, yeah, absolutely. You was from that ass whooping era. First off, this ain't got shit to do with you, Steve Harvey. Go put on your motherfucking formation hat and stop worrying about what's going on. Go in your closet and get one of them goofy ass, big ass circus suits that you used to wear. You know what I mean? Go sit your ass down before you have a mild heart attack, my nigga. Get out of here. Get out of here and go catch pneumonia, you goofy ass old piece of shit. The only thing I want from Steve Harvey is for that nigga to say, and your answer is ding. That's all I want from you, nigga. You shut up. This is between DL and Kanye. All right. And if you got a problem with it, Steve, then you go see Kanye and you go put hands on him. But you're not going to do that because you're going to get your old ass fucked up. Sit your ass down. DL, you go sit your ass down. Go get your eyeballs tattooed. Okay. This nigga wants to be a fucking Lil Wayne wannabe. Get the fuck out of here with this. Does none of this shit involve either one of you old ass crypt keeping ass niggas, yo. Go sit the fuck down somewhere and go sit down with your wife. Y'all go dress up and eat hamburgers and shit like that. No, none of this shit got shit to do with you. Okay? That's what the motherfucking survey says, Steve. Go sit the fuck down, nigga. You can't fight. Nigga, you could barely get out of bed in the morning, nigga. Shut up.
I don't know why Steve Harvey had something to say about it. Did Kanye say something about Steve Harvey?
No, this ain't got nothing to do with Steve. This ain't got nothing to do with Steve, bro.
Right?
It was just Kanye and DL, bro.
All right. So in terms of DL Hughley doing like he's basically DL Hughley does what we do, but just way more wavy, keeping it a buck. Like he has a radio station, so he can say whatever the fuck he want to say. And if Kanye West got a problem with it, then that's what the fuck it is. That's one. For two, when it comes to Steve Harvey, I understand having the niggas back. He having his niggas back, man. I don't know what to tell you. Like, he got his niggas back. Like, DL Hughley, that's his boy, man. Like, they've been friends for 30, 40 years. Like, if somebody say something about you, I always say something about them, even though niggas ain't got nothing to say about you. But I always be like, yo, bro, don't talk about my bro like that. If you got a motherfucking problem, it is what it is. And that's the same way I hope that you handle too. If a motherfucking another podcast, like, man, fuck that nigga Jimmy B. Philly, he's trash. Yo, you want to check that nigga, man? Don't let him talk to me like that. And don't agree with him. Like, oh yeah, you cool. You know, he all right. Like, nah, fuck that. Shut that shit down. I don't know what the context of it is, but Steve Harvey saying that he from the pull-up era kills me because they all are geriatric. So, you know, I don't think that should happen. Kanye West should not fight Steve Harvey. Kanye West ain't fighting shit. No.
I think Kanye should get that nigga 5 minutes and tell him to, and look, let me go on. I feel like the situation is different between like you and I and on some celebrity shit. Of course I would absolutely have your back in any situation. What I'm saying though is if Steve had an issue, then he needs to call up DL Hughley. And Kanye West has been on Steve Harvey's morning show a few times. I don't see why he couldn't call up Kanye or message him or do some shit and be like, yo, what's really good?
But nobody's doing that in this situation, Wayne.
You want to add, I feel you. I know, but I mean, between Pete, like you say, DL got a radio show, so he's talking about it. So you got these three people in Pete, Kim, and Kanye, and everybody has something to say about it. Then Steve Harvey comes in out of nowhere because his friend got involved. Like, no, I don't think that's Steve's place to even try to jump into the mix. I think you need to do some behind the scenes shit. Talk to either DL or Kanye or somebody that's close to either one of them and ask what's going on if you care so much. You see, but for you to jump out and get on the internet and get on social media and be like, pull up. Oh, nigga, you want hands then I will pull up. That's what I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying? And I think the situation, but well, I don't know. I take that back. I was gonna say something else. I don't think, let me not say that. I don't think so, man.
So go ahead and check out the comments, man. So I feel like Pete is being disrespectful because we all. So I think the picture was, and that's the other thing, real quick. The Mac Miller, because my headphones are dying, so we're about to end this shit in a second. We try to do an hour, but we love y'all, so we just love the connection. And yo, if you're on here, make sure you press the like button, man, so we can get pushed to other people, please, bro. And if you ain't subscribe in this motherfucker. So
please subscribe and hit that bell, rock that bell too, man. So when when it's time for us to post, whenever we post on Friday at 11 a.m., it'll show up. And when we do these live streams like we are now on Saturdays between 12 and 1 of them times, it'll show up on your notifications as well, man. We love the
hold up. Let me go and respond.
Yeah, because you're here about to go. Yeah. Go ahead.
So I think the picture was disrespectful, but it's all a fair and loving war, man. I don't know what to tell you. You keep throwing my name out there. I'm gonna send you a picture. My picture would have been a lot more disrespectful. It would have been a video since she's used to making videos.
No. God damn.
I put it on the internet. Like, fuck you talking about, nigga. We can get real funny. If you want to make videos, nigga, we can make videos. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't play like that. Like, don't be playing like that. Use me for publicity. You lost your fucking mind. And Steve Harvey, Kyle said Steve Harvey don't even know about relationships, which is right.
I don't like.
Come on, Kyle. Damn.
Yeah, Kyle, man. What the hell you been doing, bro?
Hey, yo,
come on, man.
Wayne, my shit's gone, bro. So,
fuck. All right, look, we apologize, man.
No, we don't.
Look, thank y'all.
It's Bluetooth, nigga. Like and subscribe so I can buy some new headphones.
Yeah. Buy some merch, man. You feel me? Podcast.bigcartel.com. Please go and buy some merch so we can get some money so we can get some new Bluetooth headphones. Y'all please like, subscribe, follow us on everything. Anywhere your social media. We're on Twitter, You Feel Me Pod. We're on Instagram at You Feel Me Cast. Like I said, anywhere your free podcasts are sold, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. We are on Stitcher, everything, man. Every Friday, 11 a.m., we drop a new episode. Every Saturday, 12 p.m., we do the live streams. Y'all like, subscribe, hit that bell, rock that bell, man. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in with the You Feel Me podcast. We greatly appreciate you guys tuning in. We love you. We will see you next week. All right. We will see you on Saturday. And if you haven't listened to the new episode that we released yesterday, is do black men have a problem with getting compliments? Why can't black men get compliments? Why can't we receive the compliments like everybody else can? You know, that's what we're talking about. We just dropped that on Friday. It's right here on YouTube if you guys haven't listened to it yet. If you want the full version of that podcast, like I said, everywhere your free podcasts are sold. Overcast is a dope podcast app. Y'all download that, then download the You Feel Me podcast. We get a little kickback from that. We'll greatly appreciate it, you guys, man. Thank y'all so very much. Last but not least, rest in peace, Scott Hall, Razor Ramon. Thank y'all. We love you. Y'all be safe out there, man. Peace out. Fearless, you gonna cut it off, man? Fearless has the controls, y'all. I don't know.
I'm in this motherfucker. All right, y'all. Peace. We love y'all. Had to go to the bathroom. All right, man. Holla at y'all later. Thank y'all for joining.
Hold on, Kyle. Hold on 1 second, Kyle. Oh. You Feel Me. Can you put the link up for the merchandise? You Feel Me podcast. .big big cartel cartel.com. Yo, Phyllis, he go put it up in there for you guys. Also, Linktree. If y'all go to the You Feel Me podcast Linktree, that has all of our merchandise apps. It has you click on that, it can take you to our Twitter, it'll take you to our Instagram, it'll take you to the YouTube feed, and everything you need to know about You Feel Me podcast is on our Linktree. Y'all look for that as well.
Yeah, we actually add in some more products today. So I gotta show Wayne though, make sure Big Homie approve, and then we're gonna add some more products today, man. So y'all can go ahead and check that out too.
If y'all haven't listened to Fa yet, Fa and Kobayashi, go do that. Jimmy B. Fearless, man, one of the greatest rappers of all time, standing right next to me, man. Y'all go do that shit.
All right, man. We love y'all, man. Thank y'all for joining and everything. And y'all have a good rest of y'all evening and afternoon and all that shit. Love y'all, man. Peace.
Thank y'all. Love you. Peace.
Hey, so do you know what's the difference between me, the big homie Wayne, and let's say Joe Rogan? Easy. He's white. Nah, I'm just kidding. It's you. It's the fans. It's the followers. So please go ahead and follow us on your favorite podcast platform so you don't never miss any of our episodes. Never miss none of our short episodes where we talk about the weekly topics or our long form episodes that come out every Friday. And remember, we both black and Joe Rogan ain't.